Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of The Locker Room. I am your host, man. You already know who it is. It's your boy Reggie. Now listen, the Los Angeles Clippers got destroyed last night in Los Angeles by a score of 123-96. Now the Sacramento Kings came in, and listen, man, it was a rout last night, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what was very, very interesting to me is that Kawhi Leonard was supposed to make his return, but obviously, right, Kawhi Leonard did not play. Now, Clipper fans are beginning to turn on Kawhi Leonard. Now, let me give you guys a little quick story right quick, right? I remember the year was 2019. It was the year that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George signed in Los Angeles. I was living in LA at the time, and you know, me and my girl at the time, I had bought tickets to a preseason game. And I said, let's go watch the game. So we're in the parking lot, about to walk into the Staples Center at the time, now known as the Crypto.com Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, I get a notification on my phone, and it says Kawhi Leonard will not play. And I was pissed because, to be quite honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I would not have bought those tickets if I knew Kawhi Leonard wasn't going to play. I paid to see Kawhi Leonard, right? So I can understand Clippers fans' frustrations, but we're going to get to the fans in a second. We got a player that's actually becoming a little bit frustrated, and he goes by the name of Ivica Zubac. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what he said. He said, "It's just exhausting," Zubac said. "We have been playing so many games. Our schedule has been I think we've played the most games in the league so far, and we're the last team to start the season. So when you have less bodies, you know it's hard, but at the same time, there are injuries everywhere. Unfortunately, some teams have more than other ones. We have to hold it up until they are back, and when they are back, hopefully soon, we will start building some chemistry on the court." So shout out to Zubac, man. He's voicing his frustrations, ladies and gentlemen. And I was on Twitter, and I told you, Twitter is just a funny place, right? This guy, Terrence Mann Breakout Season, he said, "Clippers role players after being asked to step up for the 10,000th time because Kawhi and PG are missing." As you can see on the picture, it says, "I'm tired, boss." So, ladies and gentlemen, man, I don't know what's going on with Kawhi Leonard. You know, ever since that injury in 2017 when Zaza Pachulia, was in his landing space and Kawhi Leonard, injured his ankle or whatever the case was at the time, this dude just hasn't been right. And I'm going to be honest, man, it's starting to become a little bit annoying, in my opinion. I want to see this guy on the court. I want to see the Clippers play. It's going to make the league that much more interesting if Kawhi Leonard is on the court. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Kawhi Leonard cannot stay healthy. Now, this is what Kawhi Leonard is averaging so far this season, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points per game. I mean, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, the guy is a role player, right? This is not 2019. At this point in his career, Kawhi Leonard is now a role player until further notice. I've got to see more. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more tweets that we want to read off from fans on Twitter, man. Like I said, they are going in on Kawhi Leonard. Now, somebody else, they said this, right, by a guy named Provide Context. And he said, "Just so we understand, Wash Braun is averaging 25, 9, and 6 in year 20. Kawhi, in his entire career, averaged more than 25 a total of 3 times. Kawhi has never come close to averaging 8.8 rebounds or 6.2 assists in any season levels." Now, what was funny to me, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys remember, back in 2019, there were really people out here on national TV making the case that Kawhi Leonard is now the best player on the planet, surpassing LeBron James. And as you guys can see by this little stat that Provide Context came up with, it's just complete and utter BS, man. You can't compare LeBron James really to anybody that's currently in the NBA. That's why he is in the GOAT conversation, and that is why we compare him to guys that are retired, ladies and gentlemen. It is laughable to think that Kawhi Leonard is on the same level with LeBron James. It's laughable. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got some more tweets to read off. Now, this is from Legion Hoops, I believe, right? Now, they said, after today's game, Kawhi Leonard has now missed 19 of 24 games this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry, okay? Adam Silver is going to have to step in and do something. I've been seeing people starting to get a little bit pissed off with Kawhi Leonard. They're starting to say this dude is robbing the fans, and not only the fans, he is robbing the NBA. So Adam Silver, the league front office, there needs to be some sort of rule implemented where you have to play a certain amount of games. Y'all have taken load management too far. We've taken load management too far, man. This is absolutely and utterly ridiculous. And I won't stand for this any longer, ladies and gentlemen. As an NBA fan, I've got to start to hold Kawhi Leonard accountable. If you can't play games, then guess what, Kawhi? Hang it up. There is no shame in retiring, bro. You've made millions of dollars. You had a great career. You're a Hall of Famer. But at this point, you are robbing the NBA fans worldwide. And like I told you guys, if you don't live in Los Angeles, if you've never been to a Clippers game, you wouldn't understand it. Imagine you bought season tickets to watch this guy play, and he's only played 5 games this season. How would you feel? So like I said, come into the comments down below, man, and let me know. What do you guys think the league should do about this, man? This is getting out of hand and just flat out ridiculous at this point. So that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. This was another installment of The Locker Room. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Instead of being the hunter, you're the hunted. Yep. Let me tell you what Kawhi Leonard did. As the best player in the world, he just blew a 3-1 lead, and in all the games, he had a double-digit lead. If you're the best player on the planet, that cannot happen. 2-point skip. Can I interest you in 2 points in the second half on 1 for 11 shooting?
Wow.
And he was flailing away. He was crying. And before I get this, I want to make sure I get this. Let's get it in here, Skip.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. You remember how Paul George and Pat Bev was yakking at Dame Lillard? Oh, you going, you packing. You mean to tell me they're about to go into luxury tax? They gave up their future, 2022, 2024, 2026, 23, 25, you got swapped. To go 1 extra round? To go 1 extra round, that's what it did. They can't even get to the Western Conference Finals.
Nope.
Because your guy, the guy that many said is the best player on the planet, gagged.
Will I change the game all on my own? Who knows? The story is untold. The story is untold. Fuck the closure when it comes to my women. If it's over, then it's over. I'm glad that we in it. She coming back when she see how I'm living. She played games with a nigga, but now that I'm winning, she doing everything I say with no questions asked. I'm sucking on the titties while I'm grabbing the ass. I used to daydream about her back when I was in class. So you know that when I fucked, I came fast and laughed. I'm doing me now, bigger rings for the team now. Trying to tie me down fast, tell her slow it down. Baby girl wanna sit and play house, so I sat on the couch and put this thing in her mouth. How the flow so north, but he raised in the south. Got my family tripping cause they can't figure it out. I can't wait no more, man, the time is now. On my mama, I'ma make her proud. The story is
with the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
The story is untold. The story is untold.
There he is with his mom, Gloria. Gloria sacrificed a lot